Well, that wasn't cowbell, but
Hey,
still cool, huh?
I mean, I'm not upset with it.
Are you ready to rock?
I'm ready to rock.
All right, this is episode 19.
19.
Technically 20. We have that lost episode out there.
The lost tapes,
And-
Everybody's got to have their lost tapes.
Yeah, that's right. The X-Files.
Yeah.
We when I did the thumbnail for last week, I put it says episode 19.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I didn't want to go back and change all that,
Yeah.
That takes a while. So how you doing?
Doing great. Doing
good.
great. Happy Halloween.
Yes.
It's that season.
Our last October broadcast here,
Yeah.
podcast. Yeah, that's
You got a birthday coming up, right?
that's today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, one more year in my 40s,
Yeah.
Josh, and then I'll
Hey.
be old.
You know what they say.
And then
50s are the new 30s.
then I'll be like this. Don't look at my face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got my Sith robe on today
I like
instead
it.
of my cape. So
I mean, like I told you earlier, the rundown, you did a great job because you threw your back out, so you could still kind of see some of the pain on your face,
I
and
was grimacing.
it was very Sith, and I was here for it. I mean, not for the pain, obviously, not for the pain, but you did really well.
You definitely appreciated the Sith.
Effort.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Sith.
Hey, the show must go on. And
That's
you really,
right.
You really
Man,
did it.
I'll tell you what, that sucked, Josh, because I was all set to go down to North Manchester, and my friend and I.
This is a shout out.
Shep down in North Manchester, one of my favorite guitar players.
Yeah.
We planned this for a year. And here, I mean, the day of, my back blew out, man. I was like, oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to go up and down these steps. It's a miracle I can sit in this chair right now. It's getting better, but
Yeah.
so that was a real bummer because his house, he's got a monster house. Awesome decorations, those big 20-foot mummies.
Oh, yeah, it's like
and
the
werewolves.
skeletons and
Yeah, it's
all
just
that cool stuff.
really cool.
Yeah.
And then his house is really cool where his studio is. He's got it all monster themed and rock and roll, and he's got monster guitars. He gets them professionally painted.
Man.
They are awesome. And then he was going to
That's-
dress up in this awesome monster suit costume playing. He was going to play while I was doing the rundown. Yeah,
Oh.
so we had it all planned out. So Shep, sorry, man.
That would have been awesome.
I had to call him
see.
and tell him. I was like, "Come on, get better. I can make it."
Yeah.
And it wasn't in the cards.
That sucks. That's
Yeah.
so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, the show must go on, and I shot it, and I wore my hood. I did that last year too. Now, last year I used my green screen and had a cool, background.
Yeah.
And last night I just used my studio. I used this shot instead of my rundown wall. Because I was like, when you come over, I got to bring everything from there over here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I ain't going back and forth. I'll just do it right here. So.
No, you just going up and down the steps is difficult.
Oh
so,
man, yeah, I looked like a zombie. I was like, because and I'm walking around. My daughter's so embarrassed.
It's the walking rocker.
The walking rocker. Yeah, look out, folks. I won't eat them, but I'll eat their,
Halloween candy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
What are you up to?
I'm hoping the rain holds off. The weather's been pretty nice for an October. Right?
Yeah,
So
dude.
I'm hoping.
No doubt.
I'm hoping we can get a good Halloween. I'd like to hand out some candy.
Yeah. No snow, no rain.
Yeah, please.
We'll probably
Yeah.
have both.
Oh yeah.
on trick or treat night.
Nice mix.
Hey, the background looks great.
Oh yeah, thank you.
It switches, folks.
Yeah.
Josh, he overdid it.
I'm
He did a great job.
I'm hoping it's
Not
coming out
overdid.
well.
You outdid yourself.
Yeah, it was a pain. It was a pain. I'm not gonna lie. Like trying to put it all together and piece together, we had some technical difficulties there for
Yeah.
a minute, but I think it's gonna come out
Yeah,
okay.
we'll see. I messed you up there. So you was talking about we're hoping for good weather here.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
You got a great neighborhood for
Oh, it's
trick or treat.
fantastic.
I've trick or treated in that neighborhood.
It's great. I mean, we have a lot of people in the neighborhood that'll trick or treat. A lot of people participate and hand out candy. We got a few houses that really decorate and have a good time with
Yeah.
it.
I know people who were in your neighborhood there at Kearns and then walked over to Deer What's it? Deer Park? Deer Run. Deer
yeah.
Run. That
Yeah.
edition. Yeah, because that's like a huge Halloween.
Sorry, neighbors.
Yeah, Deer Run. Yeah,
Yeah.
right by the high school there.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, right through there, it's a nice little spot. You got a lot of people
Mhm.
around there. We get a lot of people coming into the neighborhood, and you know, it's just a good time. It's a good time. We get some really cool costumes. A lot of the kids that are friends with my kids, they come in the neighborhood and they're trick or treating and stuff. So you know,
Nice.
you get to see that. Plus, you know, coaching, you see a lot of the kids from the football
Yeah,
teams
the
and stuff
team.
coming in.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's a good time. It's one of my
Yeah.
favorite times of the year as far as, you know,
It's
community
such a
and
fun,
stuff.
fun time of the year.
Yeah.
The neighborhood here where we're at right now is a very popular trick or treat neighborhood.
Yeah.
And it's just a blast to see all the costumes now that I can stay home and give out
Mhm.
candy because Scarlett's old enough to go with her friends now, which is
Yeah.
really cool. So I like passing out the candy. It's fun.
Yeah. It does kind of hurt a little bit because the boys are, you know, too old, you know. Caden, not so much.
Mhm.
He's at that age where he could still do it. Bennett hasn't had any interest in you know, dressing up and doing that.
I trick or treated clear up until
Yeah, I think I was
My
like 14 or
40s.
15 when I stopped.
I still
and then,
trick or treat.
well, I mean, I'll fight it, right? I'll fight it
Yeah.
there for a minute where I'm like, I don't want to dress up and do all that stuff. And then like Brooklyn and I will start thinking about it, or we'll get into it, and it's like, you know what? I'm all in. I
Yeah.
dive straight in, and then we just get into it.
Yeah. I'll wear the cape. Sometimes I dress. I used to dress up in my Darth Vader outfit. This is before I got married, and I'd pass out candy and dress up in my Darth Vader outfit and get the fog going. I had all kinds of cool lighting going. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I get to do that again. Although the Vader outfit's rather elaborate, so I don't wear that anymore. But I'll put on the cape.
They have some really cool Vader, Chewbacca, and Stormtrooper
Mm-hmm.
stuff. I mean,
Good stuff, man.
holy crap. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little too short and fat to be a Stormtrooper, apparently.
Well, you're not
Leia?
short. You're not. Well, you're not either, Josh. You're definitely not short
Yeah.
for that. You're
Well,
definitely not
am-
fat.
am
Boy,
I-
that did not. Hold on. That did.
I mean, for a Stormtrooper.
Oh, a little
yeah.
short for
Yeah.
a stormtrooper,
Yeah, yeah,
aren't you?
yeah.
I
Yeah.
see.
You know,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm retarded.
no, it's all good.
There we go. That one went over my head. Crickets.
Yeah. How tall do you have to be a Stormtrooper?
I would imagine 6 foot,
Really?
right? I wonder how tall was Django? Because that's who they were
Mm.
modeled after, right?
Good question.
He's probably 6 foot.
Gotta be.
No,
right?
I've met the guy. I met Tim,
Oh, yeah.
and he's at least 6 foot. Because I
Yeah.
was looking right at him. I'm 6 foot tall. We were eye to eye.
Perfect.
And what a cool dude he
Yeah.
was, by the way. And I mean, cool.
He seems like a really cool
yeah,
guy.
just fun. He was gracious.
Yeah.
Wasn't stingy with time. Wasn't in a hurry.
Yeah. Oh,
He
that's
was
the best.
Really
Yeah.
cool. So I got his autograph with a really cool Django picture.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I also met Ray Park.
Oh.
Yeah, Ray was cool.
That's
He's a left-hander,
that's
by
Darth
the way.
Maul.
Yeah,
That's Darth Maul for
Yeah.
those that didn't know.
hard to believe he was in 2 movies as Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Yeah.
That was him. That was
Yeah.
Ray Park. How cool is that, man? That was pretty neat.
That is,
I got a kick out of that. Darth
Yeah.
Maul is so cool. You know, they brought him back for the Clone Wars, and I thought, well, it's a stretch, but
mhm.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
He was so in the Clone Wars. He was just a badass.
I mean, them bringing him back, cool. Yeah, like you said, it's a
Mhm.
stretch. Cool. Palpatine returns somehow. Yeah. You knew where I was going with that, didn't you?
Oh yeah. Somehow Palpatine returned, and I about got up, and vomited, and
Yeah.
then walked out. I was that close.
I'm not a screenwriter or a writer of any means. That was lazy writing.
That's horrible.
That
Just
was
horrible.
Yeah.
I lost all due respect for J.J. Abrams after that
Yeah.
horrible, pathetic movie.
It almost made me kind of not want to watch Oscar Isaac movies
Well,
or stuff for a
but, you
minute
know,
because I'm
it's-
like, he said it.
Wasn't his fault.
No,
He
but
didn't want to say it.
yeah,
You know, they really botched those movies,
Mhm.
Josh. The first one was decent, and it was, of course, it was the retelling of episode 4, right? But it's still a good movie.
yeah.
Han's great. Harrison's great in
Mhm.
it.
Oh, he's
Adam
always good.
Driver was really good in it.
I liked Adam Driver, Mishawaka guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mishawaka.
Veteran. Thank you for your
Marine.
service.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adam's really cool.
Yeah.
And I like his movies, man. I
I do
really
too.
do. But that, you know, they botched those movies.
Yeah.
I wish they just would have started either in the future or in the past. Leave the Skywalker saga alone. It was a perfect story.
It ended into it,
And now what happens is Palpatine's legacy lived on, not Skywalker's.
I know.
She can't just say, "Oh, Rey Skywalker." No, I got the DNA of the
Yeah.
most insidious villain in the galaxy.
Yeah.
His stories lived on.
Yeah.
You idiots.
I know. I know.
Sheesh.
I just like what.
Where's
What?
oh,
And the thing that sucks,
Only through me can you achieve a power greater than any Jedi.
how's that?
that was perfect.
Not too bad.
That was really good.
Yeah, that wasn't too
Yeah.
bad. That was me, folks.
No, that was pretty good.
I was doing my Darth Sidious impersonations.
Those are good.
Yeah, only through me did your movies live. You,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and of course, Josh, I watch The Critical Drinker, Doomcock.
Yeah.
You know, The Quartering, Nerdtronic, Chatto. I watch those YouTube, and I you know, and they probably influence me a little more than what I'd like, but a lot of times, God, they're right.
Yeah.
They're right.
I try to always keep an open mind, especially when it comes to Star Wars, because it's such a big fan base and it can
Yeah.
really get.
Yeah, because you even watched The Acolyte.
Mhm.
Yeah, see, I wasn't even.
Yeah.
It didn't even cross my mind. The notion didn't cross my mind. I'm not
Yeah.
watching this.
I was not angry about it. It was nice to see something other than Republic, or the end of the Republic, the rebellion.
Yeah,
It was nice to kind of see that something different.
that's cool.
But for a huge budget, there were times where it felt cheap.
Mm-hmm.
The acting in many scenes was great. But it just felt like it was light on stuff, and the action. I will say it's got some of the best fight scenes
Very cool.
in Star Wars. With that said, there were times where it felt like it didn't have direction. It was just there. Yeah, I don't know. I think if they got an opportunity for a second season, maybe they could have, ironed some stuff out and figured it out. The fact that they touched on Darth Plagueis
Mhm.
was great, but now it's just lost.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that's done.
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I think his name's Manny Jacinto. I'm sorry if I butchered that name, but he played, one of the bad guys in it. Fantastic. He played that part really well. And the first time I ever saw him as an actor that I remember was in the show The Good Place.
Yeah.
And he plays kind of a lovable goofball that just kind of like he's not all there. He's not burning with a full can of gas, but he was funny in that. But it was awesome to see him go from that lovable goofball to
like a villain.
villain character, and he played it so well.
Strong. Yeah.
So I mean, there were really good performances in the show. It's just unfortunately they were overshadowed by
just bad writing, I'm
Mhm.
sure, and they
Yeah.
brought Ki-Adi-Mundi in
Mhm.
with the timeline doesn't meet up.
Yeah, I
you know.
don't understand that much.
That's because the people who are doing it don't know Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay. It's the keys to the kingdom there at Disney need to be given to Filoni and Jon Favreau, and
100%.
say make good. And guess what? It'll bring Star Wars back.
The cool part about it is there's a lot of fan made content out there. I mean, just search YouTube along with the Mac and Rucker podcast.
Oh,
Search YouTube, and you'll find quite a bit of really good fan made content. Hey,
Did you say Mac and Rocker podcast?
I did say Mac and
yes.
Rocker, yes. New episodes every week.
Every week.
But yeah, I mean, there's one that comes to mind where it's like a reimagining of Darth Vader and Obi-Wan
Yeah.
Kenobi in the Death Star,
Oh,
and it is
powerful.
incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty
It is
cool.
Incredible.
aggressive on that
Oh.
that sword play, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
You know, that was good stuff. I even like the one fan film where Batman goes to rescue Superman from the Death Star. You ever seen that one?
I haven't.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman and Darth Vader go at it, and you know, Batman, of course, has all his technology, and of course, Vader, you know, is Vader, right? And he's kicking butt, and Batman wraps him up or something with one of his, you know, shooty things, and Vader says, "You underestimate such and such," and Batman goes, "I don't underestimate nothing." And he clicks a button and it fries Vader. I was just so awesome. But that line was, whoever wrote that, I'll have to send you the link.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
brilliant.
We need to
Fun to
figure
watch.
out how to. We need to get something so we can like, bam, we'll put it up there and let the fans,
Yeah, we
let the
can-
audience see.
Mhm. Maybe get a third screen up there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You know, like where I'm at and you're at there.
yeah. Hey,
we'll get there.
we'll get it figured out. We're getting better and better at this.
Every
so.
week, man,
yeah.
you do stuff, and you show me stuff every week. Like, oh, by the way, your shorts are
yeah. Thank you.
folks. If you get a chance,
Yeah.
check out Dockside Digital Studios. Josh has been posting shorts on both your YouTube and Facebook.
Yeah, so
And
I've
they're-
been trying
they're
to do
great.
some YouTube. I've been trying to do some Instagram.
Okay.
Instagram's rough. That's a craft. It's a tough egg to crack.
Yeah.
But I've been doing that, putting them on Facebook and stuff. But yeah, you know, I've been there are a lot of sports related
Yeah.
ones. There's a few. If you're a parent, you'll get it. It's definitely
Those are
relatable.
good.
But yeah, I've been trying to do some of those, and they've taken off. Which
Yeah,
is
they're
pretty
generating
cool.
views.
Yeah.
for sure.
And
So,
I'm having fun with them, and I think they're hilarious. But I'm hoping the audience,
Yeah.
you know, the fans are.
Well, make sure you
Feel
check it
the
out,
same way.
folks. I also post when I stream when I edit the podcast and stream it on Tuesdays. I always post at Dockside Digital Studios and then Scotty Rocker too from the Mac and Rocker podcast site. So yeah, check Dockside Digital Studios out.
Now we're,
That's a tongue twister for me
yeah,
today.
I know. I thought about, all right, should I shorten it? But you know,
No, it's perfect.
I like
I
it.
dig it, and your
Yeah.
logo is really cool.
Oh
so,
yeah, I tried to go. I like that old school retro
Yeah,
kind of
no,
look.
it's neat.
It's
I
fun.
when it pops up on my notification, I'm like, man, that looks good. So
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Yeah, trying to have fun with it. So
Mhm.
I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, fun. You gotta have fun in this this day and age, especially. Good
Yeah.
grief.
Yeah, I do have to shout out Connor, my son.
Yeah.
He's the one that got me involved with the shorts.
Did somebody say
This is a shout out.
he did indeed? Because you told me about this a
Oh,
couple
yeah.
weeks ago, maybe a month ago.
Yeah.
And then now you started creating them, and man, he was not wrong. So way to go, Connor.
Oh, he crushed it.
That's freaking
I
awesome.
told him, I was like, "You're going to be my director of shorts," and he was like, "Okay."
There we go.
Yeah,
Good job,
thank
Connor.
you, buddy.
Hopefully, you can reap the benefits of your dad's.
Yeah, he'll be the first one.
Ingenuity.
He'll get a bonus. Oh,
You
be like,
get the
hey.
Get the bonus.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good Facebook bonus this month, by the way. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I hit some metrics. That's pretty cool.
yeah.
So pretty soon, folks, Josh and I will have all the socials going. We'll have the Instagram, the Facebook, and we should probably do TikTok. You think?
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea.
No.
Yeah,
Do
I
Twitter
mean,
too, or X, or whatever.
We're even doing some shorts, you know, kind of dabbling in
yeah,
some shorts with
with
the podcast
with the Mac and
stuff,
Rocker. Mhm.
so, which is pretty cool, you know, kind of take some of those best
Yeah.
little moments and throw them out there.
Throw them out there. Help us out, folks. Subscribe and share if you would. Maybe other people will subscribe.
Share some topics and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We're always trying to do some new content.
We
and
have
some
had
fun.
some. Well, you got to check out the comments because I
Okay.
think Dean's left us a couple. Bill has left us a
Bill.
couple. And of course, they revolve around the conspiracies, which is, it's fine.
I don't think it'd be a bad idea if we get into some more conspiracies.
Yeah, we probably should.
They're always
here.
fun.
And we will for sure. I know that. You have you been watching any of the fun Halloween stuff this month? Have you had time yet?
No, not yet. Because I've got a list of stuff I want to watch, so I
Yeah.
think we might kind of binge that this weekend.
There you go.
Because Hulu's got quite a bit of stuff.
Oh yeah, Huluween they call it.
Huluween, which is great.
Yeah.
I think
Apple was playing The Great Pumpkin for free.
Were
People
they?
could get that for free. Yeah. Of course,
Nice.
I purchased it years ago. I've watched it once already, but I plan on watching it again here
Yeah.
probably this weekend. That and Ichabod. The best storytelling of the Headless Horseman, I thought.
Yeah.
Disney did a great job with that. 1955.
that's crazy.
Can you believe that?
I still can't believe, was it Robin Hood?
Yeah.
The Robin Hood with
The Fox.
the fox, and
Oh, I quote that movie several times a week.
I still sing the song.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
I
guess I'm not singing it. But
was it the sheriff of Nottingham? He goes, it was when they was doing the contest,
Oh,
and
the archery.
the archery
Yeah.
contest, and they figured out that it was Robin Hood and the Merry Men, and the sheriff goes, "Seize the fat one."
Yeah.
I say that all the time, man. Isn't
It's-
that funny?
I
We're gonna have to do a show on just what we quote.
top 5 quotes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do top 10 because there's so many movies and
Yeah.
shows that I quote every day.
I could tell you right now, Ace Ventura will definitely be on the list.
It's in the top for sure, top 5.
I'll never grow
my
up.
Yeah,
I'm always going to be a child.
yeah,
Sorry, wife.
and both
Sorry,
of them
honey.
at that. Ace Ventura, the first and the second one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I quote that second one daily. I'm sure.
My favorite part in the first one is when they're trying to get into the mental hospital, and he's like an ex-football player, and he's
Yeah.
wearing the
The tutu.
he jumps over the hedge like he's trying to dive over the goal line. It's fantastic.
When-
It's,
When he did when he reversed it, played it in
the instant
reverse.
replay. I used to do that as a child.
That was ingenious.
all the time.
Only a genius could do
Yeah.
it so funny. He's
Yeah.
so funny, so good. I was like, it actually looked like someone's rewinding.
So
Yeah,
good.
he's just a genius. That
He's-
guy,
he is.
comic genius.
He's made of rubber. The
Mhm.
way he can contort and change, and
He even said that he thought everybody's face could do what he does, and then he realized, oh, they can't, because he used to just practice and practice, I guess, in
Yeah.
front of a mirror, kind of like a guitar player will play for 10, a virtuoso, they'll play for 8 to 10 hours a day, and he was doing stuff like that in the
Yeah.
mirror. And it shows when he does his Clint Eastwood and his Jack Nicholson and others that
Jack
are really good.
oh, that one's so his face changes, and you're like,
Mm.
he's tapping in.
Yeah.
He's tapping into Jack, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's good at that stuff. And then I watched some clips on YouTube of In Living Color, which was just huge influence on me.
Was
Loved
it Fire
that
Marshal.
show. Fire Marshal Bill.
Yeah.
Well, he did one with David Greer where he was doing an infomercial, and he was a juicer. He invented the juicer, and he just come out there, and it almost looked like Lemony Snicket's, which I almost forgot that was Jim Carrey, right?
Yeah.
But he come out there and was just insane. It was nuts, and it was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my gosh! I don't know how them guys could keep a straight face.
When DVDs first came out and they had all the extras and stuff,
Yeah.
I loved watching the behind the scenes
Mhm.
blooper stuff and everything. And it wasn't just because some of them were funny, or it was just kind of how they made each other laugh, and they got to become friends on the set. Well, sometimes
Yeah,
There's-
right.
there's a lot of where they didn't, but it always fascinated me. I always liked seeing that, especially like Liar Liar. They play
Yeah.
the blooper reel at
Mhm.
the end, and you're just like, oh man, these
Good
are great.
stuff. What was her name? She had a real neat name. The redhead woman. Her real name was
Was it the one that
Tootsie. in Liar
Jennifer
Liar.
Tilly?
Not Jennifer Tilly. Phew, what a woman. No, the redhead that was in that movie with him.
Oh.
She had a neat kind of a a neat name.
Did she play the ex-wife or was
No,
she
she was one of the
attorney?
lawyer, the other attorney.
Yeah.
Cutesy. What was her name? Yeah, her real name is kind of cool. I can't.
Do we have time for an IMDb?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we got time.
I live on IMDb, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, she had I can't remember. She had a neat name. Something like Tootsie or I can't remember.
Swoosey Kurtz.
Swoosey Kurtz. That's Swoosey. I was Tootsie.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
Tootsie.
you were close.
Swoosey.
Like,
What a cool name.
That's what got me there because I almost went by and I was like, oh, wait. Let's back this up real quick.
I always thought that was a cool name. I remember watching bloopers with her and Jim on Liar Liar, and I thought, man, that's pretty funny.
Especially that one, and they're going.
I quote that movie.
Oh yeah,
all the time. Remember when he farted in the elevator, and when he walked out, he goes, "It was me."
The pin is
crazy.
royal blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's funny.
The pin is blue.
Yeah.
I'll do that at work because I write. We can only write with two colored of ink. You know, it's blue and black.
So you quote that.
So anytime I see somebody writing in blue, I'm like, the pin is blue.
Because we used to. Before the companies merged, we only used black. We never used blue.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you can use blue. I'm like, well, that's blasphemy.
I think it has something to do with copying or something. I don't know.
Who knows?
They do it with, like
It has something to do with horse shit and red tape. There you go.
I mean, we're not allowed to use red though.
Oh no, I found that out the hard way.
We use, fake red tape that's blue.
Might as well be, a metaphoric red tape. You know how you can't get anything done because.
Oh God.
I wonder where that came from. Red tape. We'll have to look that up.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm planning on watching. I don't get to watch much anymore. It's usually YouTube. Matter of fact, Josh, I canceled all my subscriptions.
Really?
The only one I got's Hulu.
Yeah.
Because Amber does like to watch, the true crime, and then she loves to watch the Fox cartoons like Bob's Burgers. And,
I love Bob's Burgers.
And Family Guy, which is over. Family Guys, they're done.
Are they?
Yeah. I think they went 22 or 23 seasons.
That's a heck of a run.
It was an awesome run, dude. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
I mean, they got canceled way back in the year 2000. DVDs come out, right?
Saved it.
And saved it.
Yeah.
How cool is that? And
Yeah.
Seth MacFarlane is he's a comic genius. I love the Orville.
Oh, it's fantastic.
What a great show.
And there's rumors another season could be coming out.
I hope.
Which I would love.
I hope. I need my Bortus and
Yeah.
Clybourne
I love Boris.
fix. Those guys are hilarious.
Yeah.
Remember the rave when they started dancing? Oh my God. That was funny.
That's a good one.
That was
Yeah.
good stuff.
I mean, Family Guy, great run. I loved the episode when they first came back from the cancellation.
Yeah.
And he's like, Fox would never make a mistake, and went through
Rattled off at least 25 of them.
yeah, every show that they picked up and then canceled since they canceled.
Since they canceled Family Guy, which was about 15 to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Peter just
So
nailed it.
good.
And I just laugh, and I'm like, yep, Normal, Ohio. Shows like that. And, you know, I'm like, yep, he got him.
I remember that one. That was not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it
Family Guy was fun. Stewie was hilarious. Remember, he's always trying to eliminate Lois.
I always liked the Brian and Stewie road trips.
Oh, the road trips are always good.
So good.
Yeah, those are fun. Remember when is at some big old mansion, like a.
Then we were fewer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And someone was going to kill Lois, and then it was the newswoman.
Yeah.
And she got blasted, and Lois is like, "Who's there?" And Stewie's up there with a cigarette and a sniper rifle. He goes, "If anybody's going to off that bitch, it's going to be me."
And then he just goes back to being, go sit in the car.
I love Stewie, man.
That was I want to say the first episode that they did after Blue Harvest, which is the Star Wars
correct.
episode.
You are correct.
And it was the first one they did in a full HD, 16:9 ratio.
Yep.
And
Well, they had to do that after Blue Harvest. That Blue Harvest is some of the best animation ever
so good.
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
The animation on that was like, I was like, how did he do this? It's perfect.
Mhm.
And so then after that, Family Guy started. They must have shot how they did Blue Harvest
Yeah.
because it worked.
It was cool because I remember. I mean, you can get on I think Hulu now or Disney Plus, and you can watch and you'll see it's everything's standard, and then bam, it changes and
Perfect.
it's pretty neat.
Wow, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that show. Iconic characters.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Very funny. I mean,
American Dad. That's
Yeah.
another one. That one's still going.
Roger.
TBS.
Yeah.
It's doing great on TBS.
Yeah, Roger cracks me up, man.
I'm a Stan guy.
Yeah,
I like
Stan's
Stan.
cool.
He kills me.
Stan's cool.
He just something about him, man. It cracks me up. Scott Grimes, man, that
One
guy,
of my favorites when I was younger.
He can sing
Mm-hmm.
so well on that
He's
show.
talented.
I mean, he's great.
He's talented. His
Yeah.
voiceover works great, and I like his acting.
Yeah,
Critters was one of the best, most awesome movies.
that movie terrified me as a kid
Sure.
so much. And then my brothers, they,
I quote that movie weekly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's no joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? And the second one's the one I quote a lot. He says, "I'd do what any God-fearing man would do, and I'm going to haul ass." I was like, or I'm going to haul ass and get out of Dodge. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I would
I
too.
say
Those
that
things
all
are
the time.
terrifying, man.
Yeah, that was wild. And then they
Yeah.
got bit when they all grouped together. and-
Oh, no, the ball.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Ugh.
The little
Gremlins.
spikes.
Oh, yeah.
The spikes they'd shoot out. Yeah, that was wild.
Gremlins is another one I really loved. I love that one. I don't know what it was. I love that one. That one didn't scare me.
Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Christmas movie. And they did such a good job of making it feel like Christmas. It was amazing. God, Spielberg's
Yeah.
incredible, dude. They made that movie feel like Christmas, you know? And I went to the theater to see that, and it was a wild movie, man. It was a wild movie.
It was I still laugh. The lady going up the stair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the
When
chair.
they
Oh my
shorted
God.
it out and she goes flying out the window, that was great. I
Oh.
was like, take that, bitch.
And then the second one, I like that one too. I mean, it was more of a comedy on that one than it was kind of a horror
Yeah.
movie. But
yeah.
still,
fun.
I mean, I remember watching it as a kid by myself on TV. And
Yeah.
I'm just laughing.
Yeah.
Uh,
And they got, you
Yeah.
know, they got Phoebe to come back and Billy, the guy that played Billy, and the neighbor. They got the neighbor to
yes.
come back.
Yeah, he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't. He was always good in
Yeah.
everything he was in.
I guess he's in the guy that directed that movie, The Gremlins.
Yeah.
They're friends. That
Oh.
guy. I just saw this on Minty.
Yeah.
10 Things You Didn't Know About Whatever.
Yeah.
On YouTube, great YouTube channel, and he pointed that out that they're friends. So every time that guy directs a movie, that guy that played the neighbor is always in his movies.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Sorry, I can't remember names.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that was. I thought that was pretty cool.
Howie Mandel did
Howie-
the voice of Gizmo.
Yeah, that was Gizmo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did know that. Yeah. Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, Howie's cool as heck, man. Remember Bobby's World?
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, Bob. That was a fun show. Howie was great, man.
Yeah.
I like Howie. Always have. Yeah.
Uh,
That's good stuff.
Deal or No Deal. Like
Mhm.
when they redid it with him,
Yeah.
I don't think it would have been as big a hit if it wasn't for Howie being on there.
Yeah,
He did a really good
probably,
job. It was a
yeah.
fun show to watch.
Yeah. And which one of those is he on? Not American Idol, but
America's Got Talent.
Talent. Is that Howie?
Yeah.
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 With one of the Spice Girls and
I'm not sure who else. Terry
Heidi.
Crews is on it. I love Terry Crews.
Terry's a cool dude.
He's
man.
awesome.
Ain't he cool?
He's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's cool. I remember White Chicks. He was great in that, and of course the Expendables. I mean,
Yeah.
fun movies there. You know, he's all over that.
Yeah. I really enjoy Terry Crews stuff.
Yeah, he's got good comedy timing
Mhm.
for a big guy that
Yeah.
could probably, by all means, could be an action star. Or
I think he was an ex-football player.
yeah,
I think
Yeah.
he was a football player, and then he made the jump
yeah.
to acting. And
Well, can't blame him.
yeah.
Yeah, I like everything he's in.
Oh, I remember the first time I saw him was in Friday After Next,
Yeah,
and oh
Yeah.
my God, he was
Yeah.
hilarious. Like
Yeah.
you said, it perfect comedic
He's
timing.
very good at that stuff.
So
man.
good.
He's- yeah.
Friday movies. Love
Those
them.
are funny. I quote that quite often, especially the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's some other parts.
How you gonna get fired on your day off?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I got a friend that could pull that off. Well, Josh, we're at 35 minutes. I gotta
35,
go.
yeah.
I gotta go get my back worked on. So fun podcast.
Oh yeah. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween,
birthday.
everybody. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
49.
Yeah. Everybody, if you're watching, comment happy birthday.
Oh yeah, thanks, folks, and they will. My Facebook it'll be
yeah.
blown up. And I also got a lot of support from when I announced that hey, I couldn't do the rundown like I wanted to because I blew my back out. A lot of people, Josh, got on there.
Yeah.
Prayers and good vibes and hanging
good.
in there. So everybody, thank you. I do appreciate that
That's awesome.
very much.
Yeah.
I really do. So, well, Josh, let's have a good week here and a good trick or treat night.
Yeah.
And
Have fun. Be safe.
We'll be back on November 2nd, which is going to be fun because I'm recording.
November 2nd.
Bees and Rockers are going to be at Sweetwater November 1st and 2nd.
Oh,
So you and I'll shoot the podcast, and I'm going to head straight to Sweetwater.
that's awesome.
So good stuff.
Yeah. All right, man.
All right.
Have a good one,
All right.
everybody.
Yep. Peace out, y'all.
Later.
We'll catch you later.